So after 2 long days, we finally made it off the train. We arrived in Irkutsk early this morning, where we caught a minibus that took us another 6 bumpy hours in a ferry ride to get to our current location, which is Olkhon Island in Lake Baikal.
And Olkhon Island is one of the largest freshwater lakes in the world, if not the largest. And I actually booked us an Air BnB yurt stay here on the island. Our host is Tatiana. She's a lovely lady, and it's a very artistic homestay, so we'll show you around our yurt later, but we're really excited to be staying there.
And right now we're on our way to meet a Russian guy that we met on the minibus named Victor. He studied in America, speaks great English, and he was able to help us translate a bit. So we decided to meet up with him. We're headed to a place called Shaman Rock, which is kind of a local landmark that goes way back. There's a long history of mysticism, and it's supposed to be a very spiritual place for the locals. So we are going to check that out right now.
Yeah.
This is insane. Oh my god. I'm like blown away. So
Victor, can you tell us where we are or what the rock is on our video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the rock is, but I'll tell you where we're at.
Okay. Okay.
You have to say action.
And action.
Hello dear friends, my name is Victor, I'm Russian, and today we're at Baikal Lake, specifically at Olkhon Island. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's Russia.
We're taking advantage of the strong winds that have just picked up and the rain coming in to take some photos, because this place was packed just a few minutes ago and now everybody's starting to clear out because of the weather. Right behind me here is Spirit Rock, or Shaman Rock, which is supposed to be the holy rock where shamans would perform rituals. It still has a lot of significance to the local people and is considered a very mystical, spiritual place. We're going to go down there in just a second after this photo op is over. We made it down to Shaman Rock, and we're not going to go any further because there's a bunch of signs that say stop. It's a holy site, I guess, and also I'm sure they just don't want people getting hurt on the rocks, which is probably something that I would do. So we're going to hang out down here at the beach a little bit and then head back up. I'm going to go climb this rock over here.
This is the best souvenirs that you can get for friends and colleagues, because first of all, it's nature.
Yeah, it's true.
They're not being exploited by anyone or anything.
Yeah.
They contain the energy,
Yeah, that's
also
true.
the energy that you put in them,
Yeah.
and it's a piece of Baikal that everyone can have. So I dipped them in the water, and I asked them to bring joy, happiness, and all the best to the people who would own them. So even though they're not really pretty, they're very powerful from now on. Amen.
And hopefully we don't all get cursed, since this is holy ground.
No, good juju only. Good
Let's get out of here.
Good juju.
Alright, we're getting out of here. We never did get food earlier, so we're gonna go grab some now. The sun should hopefully be out tomorrow. It's supposed to rain actually, but Shaman Rock, we're giving you our prayers for a nice sunny day tomorrow. When the sun's out, the water here at Lake Baikal turns a crazy blue-green color. So I'm gonna try to bring the drone out for the first time on this trip. So fingers crossed, good weather tomorrow.
All right, so we came up to Baikal View Cafe, which is sort of at the top of this Shaman Rock area. Got some Baikal water to match this lake behind me. We ordered some pizza, we've got some salmon and potatoes coming, and even though it's a little chilly out here, we got some blankets to sit out here, and it's really lovely.
It's actually really good. Cheesy, pepperoni. Can't really mess up pizza. It's good. And we got some salmon with fried potatoes. Salmon from Lake Baikal.
You think?
No.
Sure.
It can't be.
Potatoes as well.
Yeah, and the potatoes are from Lake Baikal. Hydroponic potatoes.
Pizza also made from the pizza fish.
It grows
The infamous pizza
in
plant.
Tatiana's garden.
15 minutes later.
So this is the rock where we were standing. Now we are at the beach. We made it.
Hot.
Let's just say it is not warm in there. Going in anyway. Let's do it. So cold, so worth it. So we found another sauna right here on the beach, and this is like the legit one where you get hot and then you get out and they whack you with these branches.
I think they hit you with them inside.
Oh.
Right? Those are the leaves?
And then you run in and jump in the water. We just said goodbye to Victor, who left on his minibus for Irkutsk. He's going to continue on the Trans-Siberian all the way to Vladivostok, which is the easternmost point, before he flies back to Russia. Definitely one of my favorite parts about traveling is just the random friends that you make along the way. Anyway, we stopped at the store, bought a bottle of Georgian wine. We're going to crack that open, maybe go to dinner later and have a few drinks. Otherwise, we just booked a tour for tomorrow, and it's going to take us all the way up to the northern side of the island, which is supposed to be beautiful. So fingers crossed we have better weather than it's been. We were at Shaman Rock earlier, so hopefully our prayers are answered and we get some sunshine tomorrow. I remember my first bottle of wine. Because who says wine in a mug isn't romantic? Nostrovskia. No. Nostrov. No. Nostrovia. Nostrovia? Nostrovia.
Later that night.
We're at Cafe de Life, which is recommended to us by our Air BnB host. We got this yummy fried meat meat-filled, delightful dish,
Tastes like a cheesesteak.
which Blake thinks tastes like a cheesesteak. And we also got some local dumplings called boozy.
Gone.
You're already gone. And then Blake also got a plate of noodles.
Delicious.
And Blake got a beer, and it cost 945 rubles,
It's about $16 US.
$16. Not bad.
And
For
it
nice
is
work.
fantastic.
And we are getting ready for our Russian saunas that Tatiana is preparing for us.
2,000 years later.
Yeah.
We tried to stay for 1 hour, but we could not.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it feels good out here
It
because
does,
it's
it feels so
nice and
nice.
cold. Can't stop sweating. So hot.
He feels really, really warm.
But I feel so good.
Very relaxed.
We just did the Russian sauna. It was 500 rubles each, which comes to about 15 US. And we tried to film some of it, but it was getting steamy and dark in there. Like
Thing
2.5
to do.
days of showering with a baby wipe
Yeah.
on the train
Yeah.
with other smelly people. So this was the best thing ever. And it's kind of chilly out tonight, so coming out of there feels amazing.
Yeah.
But it's getting dark.
Mosquitoes.
Huh?
Mosquitoes are about to come out.
Yeah, they have mosquitoes the size of birds here, according to legend. But yeah, it's getting dark and starting to rain, so we are heading back to the yurt to sleep
A good
hard.
sleep. The best sleep, because now we're not on a train. The train sort of rocks you to sleep, but
No snoring people next to us. See you tomorrow.